When you print these, I'll say it again, we only want the tabs you actually have data in. So for example, if you don't have anything in Division 27, don't give me a Division 27. If you have stuff in Division 3, give me Division 3, give me Division 9, any divisions you have items in. So you'll have your tabs will have some data in them that look like this. You won't have any pricing. You'll just have the quantities, which is fine. What you're going to do is take your mouse and select the area that you want printed. Like that. Then you're going to go up here where it says page layout. There's a button for print area. And you're just going to click set print area. And it's going to think for a minute. And what that does is that tells the computer what portion of that spreadsheet you want to print so that it's not printing this infinite matrix of Excel sheets. Okay? The next setting that you want to adjust is over here. Again, in page layout. You want these to be 1 page wide by automatic high. What that's going to do is it's going to fit the page width-wise, but if you happen to have 50 or 100 line items on one tab, it won't fit on one page. So that's where you'll go through and be able to have it adjusted. It's critically important that your page width is 1 page wide. If your page width is not set to 1 page wide, what happens is that Excel will put a page break somewhere in here, and you'll have 2 different pages with half the columns on one page. So on one page, for example, I may be able to see these columns, but not what items they go to. Or I might be able to see these items, but not be able to see the actual price. Now, I know you're not costing the project, but I'll tell you, I won't even grade it if it's like that. So 1 page wide, automatic high. Then still in page layout, what I want to do is set my orientation to landscape. Now, we might have done some of this when we set up our original template. If we did some of this when we set up our original template, that's good. It saves you a few steps now. Okay, so you're going to go through ahead and do that for all of your tabs, right? Again, so I'll go to this one here and highlight like that. Okay, 1 page wide, automatic high, print area, set print area, orientation, landscape. So if you did this initially, and I'm pretty sure that we did this when we initially built the template, it saves you a lot of work. If you set it up right the first time before you duplicated your tabs. If you did not do that, then you have to change this setting on every individual tab. On your recap sheet, you're going to again do the same thing. And if you remember, you have several divisions in here, right? You have more than just the 4 divisions that I did as an example. So I'll go ahead and just add some in here just for illustration. So let's say I had 16 divisions. Just you guys go up to what, 30 something, right? 32. I'm going to follow the same process by highlighting what I want to print out of here. And I know that yours will be largely blank because we don't have prices in here. Print area, set print area. This one here, the summary page, I want all on one page. So what we have to do is set it to 1 page wide by 1 page high. And that'll lock this down to 1 page. And this one actually prints best in portrait orientation. Okay? So I have that right. If you missed it, I guess I'll just do this one here again for you. Highlight, print area, set print area, 1 page wide, automatic high, orientation landscape, right? On this one here, this one might be an example of one that wouldn't fit on 1 page. I guess we'll see. This one probably will fit on 1 page. Highlight, print area, set print area, 1 page wide, automatic high, orientation landscape. Now what I can do is I can go over here, File, Print, and naturally my physical printer's not with me because I'm not home and I can't print to a physical printer in the lab. But you guys do have Bluebeam on your computers, and you also have Adobe PDF. This has Bluebeam on it. I don't know why it's not showing up, but Adobe PDF will work as a printer. So when I select Adobe PDF, right, it's going to make a PDF out of these rather than being a physical print. And then under settings here, I can go to entire workbook, and what that's going to do is going to print the entire workbook. So if you do the entire workbook, it'll print all of your tabs. Okay? Now in my case, if I wanted to actually do that, that might be okay. You have a lot of tabs that aren't being used, so you don't want to burn through a lot of your printing fee. So what you can do is if you click on, the tabs by holding Control when you select each one that you actually used, you should be able to go to File, Print, and in this case here, say Active Sheets. Again, letter, right, normal margins, whatever it is, and I'm going to go ahead and click Print, and when I do this, you'll see it's going to come up with a printing dialog box. Because I'm printing to Adobe PDF, it comes up with this information here, and I'm just going to drop this on my desktop by clicking Save, and it should launch in a few seconds a PDF with what we just set up. Sometimes the Adobe printer is a little bit slow. Save. I must have hit it twice here. No. Cancel. So on mine, my default is Bluebeam. So even though I printed it through Adobe PDF, my default PDF reader is Bluebeam. So that's what it's going to open in. And you can see that I have, if I zoom so you can see the entire page, a nice, neat PDF, right? Well, that only has the active, that only has the first page on it. We wanted all the pages. We wanted all the pages. File, print. Yeah, there may not be a way to control tab all of them. So if you only have one tab active and you print active tab, it may be one of those things where you have to print the tabs as you're going through. You only have 10 or 12 of them rather than printing them all at once. The only other alternative is to print the entire workbook, which we can do, but that prints a lot of extra tabs. No, and we don't want to use all your printing fee. Yeah, we don't want to use all your printing fee. So it's best just go through, I think, and print. End up printing your sheets as you need them. This one here printed the entire workbook. So you can see all the columns fit on one page across, right? And they look nice and neat. If I were to actually physically print these would look good. You could print the entire workbook to the PDF, and then when you go to physically print it, if you took note of what pages to print, you can go in here and you could say, custom range, and you could say print page 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, whatever you wanted to do, and print it that way. But your best bet might just be to print the one page at a time to either the printer or a PDF and make use of it that way. Questions? No?